Hi, this is Chantal from the Purr and Cat Studio, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to continue finding ways to include pictures in the generational booklet that I'm doing. Now I'm at the phase of doing mine and my son's, and so I gathered a bunch of pictures of different dates, if you will, like different times. And I really, honestly, I don't know where to put them. And anyway, so I'm hoping that with you, I will figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. But first, before we begin, I will show you what I've done because things have moved along since the last time. So I have done a little more since the last time, so I hope you're not too close, or this should be good. Okay, so yeah, yes, that's right. I think I left you on this the last time, and you know what, I have not. On the last video I said I would have to add maybe a border of cardstock here to keep this from being curly, and it was always like curled up. But since the booklet was closed, it's fine now. So I kind of knew that. So I'm pretty happy to say that I was right. So this is what I left you with the last time. And since then, I've added this picture. I didn't do much to it. I darkened the edges, I inked, and I glued that on a piece of some of my own digital papers, and inked that and glued it there. Oh yes, this is fun. I chose this beautiful picture. I think it's my mom and her cousin. And I have this die cut for frames. And the frame was on a, I don't know what color paper. I think white, I'm not sure. Or maybe something like that, like a leftover Tim Holtz paper probably. But I didn't like it. I did not like it. So what I've done is easy peasy. I used gilding wax, and you color it, you wait till it dries, and voila, you got yourself a beautiful gold frame. So I thought that was pretty cool. And of course I put a piece of paper underneath, and there you go, you got a beautiful frame. Oh yes, I did this. I don't think you were with me when I did it. I don't think I filmed it. So I simply glued, actually it's not even glued. You know how I put pictures in these corners? You can actually take the picture out if you want. You could write behind it and put it back in. But what I've done is I decided to kind of cover it as well, a little bit like this peekaboo thing that I did earlier. I just like the idea. So all it was, because I did do this off camera, so I will show you quickly. Let's pretend, actually I have other sheets like that. There, that's one. So it's a piece of paper like so. Okay, so I cut it the size I wanted it. And then I put it here. And what I've added here is just a piece of cardstock. It's a piece of paper like a scrap of Tim Holtz. I just cut it to this size. I inked the edges and I glued it. So I glued this edge on my journal, and I added that on top. And then I thought, well, it would be nice that there's a little border here to flip the page. So I added another piece from my Tim Holtz paper scraps. And then, of course, those beautiful, beautiful rub-ons that I use all the time from Paperlogy. By the way, I said it many times, but I will repeat it because it is 15% off when you use my code. So I will put it on the screen. You should see it soon. And if not, if I forget in editing, you'll see it in my description box, because right off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure what it is, so I don't want to confuse anyone, but it will be there. What else have I done since? I think this is it. I think I left you on this. And we had done that. I had showed you this. Yeah, so I did this one. This was already done, and you've seen this already. Yes. And yeah, that's it. There was these journal pages, and then I added this part, which I'm very happy about. I think it's really nice. And this was already done because I already showed it to you. So now I have to do the other part. And the other part is pretty tricky, I find, because I'm already a little confused. Actually, before I do the other part, I have to make sure that this page looks vintage. And right now, it does not look vintage at all. I tried to print it on coffee stained paper. My machine jammed, and here we are. So let's age this first. So I will, first of all, trim the excess, you know, the white border all around. So let me get my paper trimmer. So I will trim this, and then I will age it. I'm not 100% sure how I will do it. I tried to coffee stain it, and it erased a lot of, well, except for the big, you know, titles, it erased everything, including the date, which defies the whole point of me putting this journal page of the day my mom was born. So I'm not going to do that. I will age it by hand. So this is what we will do today, amongst other things, I hope, if I have time. Back to school very soon. Today, as I am filming, we are Wednesday, so not Friday this week coming, but the following Friday I start working again. Sadness. Sadness, because like I've told you many times before, it's nothing against my workplace. Actually, I've mentioned it numerous times. I have great co-workers. We laugh a lot. And aside from the periods of stress, I can't say it's a stressful job per se. It's busy. Oh goodness, is it ever. But it's okay. You know, you don't want to be bored either. But that's not the point. It's not about the workplace. It's not about the staff, the co-workers, nothing like that. It's because I have other goals, right? I want to eventually do this with you guys full time and offer you so much more. So much more. Okay, but for now, this is it. And like I said, I'm very fortunate that I work there. That's not the point at all. I'm sure most of you understand what I mean. So I want to age this, so I will take a big floofy brush and I have vintage photo, frayed burlap, pink, no, colored, this is too dark. I think I will go with frayed burlap. I think vintage photo has a tiny bit too much red undertone, if I can say, or so I will. It's not what I wanted to do, of course. Like I said, I wanted to coffee dye it, but that did not work out. So plan B, my friends, plan B. I'm adding a second color just to the very outer edge where it's not too important, you know, where there's nothing to read. I mean, this is too small. So, you know, just to make it look even more aged. Now, of course, if how can I say? If I really wanted it to look super aged, I would probably wrinkle it. But actually it will get wrinkled because I have to fold it to put it in the journal so it fits in one of the pockets. So there's that. But I'll do something else after. Okay, so now I want to use some distress spray stain. I'm just unsure which one. Hickory smoke. That's too light. Walnut stain. Oh, I like that. But see, I am uneducated on these, and I'll explain to you, like, I really should, and I would been, ooh, and Think Linen I think would be perfect. I am uneducated because I find there's a lot of different things here, like there's spray stain, distress oxide, spray stain, there's others, I don't remember what they are, and I don't know what the difference is between. See, these look more opaque, creamy, and these are more liquid. And yeah, I'm unsure. This is clearly one of my favorite because it's not too dark and it's almost empty. Let's see what it looks. There. That was difficult. Perfect, I think, like that. It's not too much. Maybe right there. Of course, now it has to dry. Oh, and I like that it goes through because this is just photocopy paper. Perfect. I love it. I will keep it this way. And I will wait for it to dry. And then that will go in the journal. Now, I might still rip the edges. I'm unsure. Because it looks all nice and vintage. But then the edges are pretty straight. But see how it looks old? Actually, I forgot one of my favorite tricks. Where is my little plate here? Hold on. Okay, well, I couldn't find a plate, but that's okay. So I just use, I need some water. What I do, I just use a piece of photo paper that I cut out from the pictures I've printed. I use the bottom of something that has a circle like this, and then I make fake coffee stains, you know, like this. There. Oh, I like how old, and yeah, perfect. That's all. That's the only little add. You know, it adds all together, and in the end, when you look at a project and you feel like it's beautiful and there's details, this is what it is. This is detail. See, we didn't just age the page with the brush with one color. We added a second color, and then, you know, sprays, and then those circles. Like, it, in the end, it makes it all better. It makes it look even more vintage, and that's what we're going for. So I will put this aside while it dries and grab some papers. And now the tough part, I find very, very tough for me. I have trouble making decisions. I'm very poor at decision-making process. But I think this is the picture that will go the first time you open this part of the booklet. Oh, there's the light is really making a nice spot, but at the same time you need to see. Okay, I think you still see. So this is moi. I don't know how old I was. There's no date. Well, there's no date because I'm the one that reprinted. Oh my God. Oh, this is a picture of me that I printed on my printer on photo paper. Of course, there's not going to be anything written in the back. Oh my gosh. I'd have to look at the original, which is somewhere upstairs. I don't know. Anyways, this is little moi. I think I don't know, I want to say close to 2 years old. I was a very chunky little monkey. And I loved cats. Okay, so, and this is moi again. Now, of course, I'm not even walking then. And one of those things with wheels and metal bar right where the mouth is, because, you know, we want to start our kids with no teeth. Yay, 1970s. So, yes, there it is. So I think this will go here. And then when you open this part, you'll have the picture of my baby when he was in my belly. And then me, pregnant, almost 7-8 months there. I was all belly. And then a picture of my boy when he was born. So what do we do? What do we put the pictures on? Sometimes it's just simple papers, but sometimes I want to make it extra nice. And so this is the first picture she would see when she opens this. So I want to make it extra sweet. And I'm thinking maybe some fabric. We haven't played with fabric much in the background. I want to see what this looks like. I have this one. It's kind of sweet, but it doesn't fit the colors. I have this. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually pretty cute. She needs something else. I don't know if maybe just where are those corners? Maybe just the picture corners. Let me see. On top of the fabric. Let's see what it would look like. And then I would glue them, but just to add some more, I don't know, something to hold it. I don't know, what do you think? That could be pretty sweet. And then I could also put little girl or something in French, right? Or, I don't know. I know that I don't dislike the idea, so I will just take this. I think this is what I'm going to do. So I usually put these on paper, but I think for this, it would be actually sweet. Oh, I could also sew the picture. Oh, that's not a bad idea either, is it? Okay, first let's cut the width we need. I think this is plenty. Of course I'm going. Oh my goodness, I can't cut straight to save my life. And I don't have fabric scissors, so I know that doesn't help. Fabric scissors, I'd be done. Another expense. I will have to think about. It never ends, I tell you. Okay, I'm going to put these away. I think this is nice. I will use it for something. I'm just not sure what. I will cut a piece right now so I don't forget about it. This definitely doesn't match. It's too much flowers. Okay. I like I like this fabric for this. I think it's really nice. And the corners will look perfect. But now the question is, do I sew around it or not? No, I'll just darken. Maybe I should. I don't know if I could cut it a tiny bit on the side, a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Trim it very, very tiny bit. Hold on. Just a tad here. And a tad. And a tad again. Let's see. Now there's more space. You know what I mean? I think that was a good idea. Okay. Yes, I think this would be a nice first picture. What do you think? Oops. Not too much, just enough. There, much better. Tiny bit at the bottom. Okay, I like it. Okay, perfect. Let's glue this. This I will use glue. There. It's funny to see ourselves, huh? As the children, time really flies. My goodness, I'm almost 53. Wow, 53. That means this picture is 51 years old. That's, I know my audience, you're about the same age, a little bit younger to a little bit older, so I know you understand how I feel right now. I'm gonna cut this there. Yeah, that's something else, huh? People don't believe you when you say time flies. Huh. Okay, so for this one, I'm thinking putting some fabric. Again, but different kind of fabric. And I want something written. I kind of think what it is already. And I want to add some metal. We haven't played a whole lot with metal. So I will cut the excess because this is very precious fabric. I love, love, love it. And I'm running out of it very soon. I have to buy some more. Oh my goodness. It seems every 2 words I say is buy. I gotta buy this. I gotta get some more of that. It's all from Tapology again. And I love their product, but I'm running out of their product. So I am unsure if I will put it in the middle and maybe lift it up and put a word here. Okay, I just grabbed my letters because I have an idea. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to incorporate this idea to this. So, oh my goodness, you know, when you get an idea and you want to do it right away. Okay, you know what? I think I will, that's not the one. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah. I'm going to do the embossing thing first, and then I will cut around. Yeah. Okay, so hold on. And, oh. Okay. I will put this right here. And then I will put some black embossing powder. Oops, that's a lot. Okay. I will just put the excess, so I'm sorry if you don't see much right now. I'm just putting the excess back in the container. That's why these powders are really a good purchase. They last a very, very long time. Just gonna clean the excess here. Ah, look how beautiful. I love it. Okay, so I will zoom out and I will cut around this word. I'm dropping all kinds of things here. This is to, actually I'm gonna need the other trimmer. I think that's good. Yes, okay. So my idea, first I'm going to round the corners like so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put some metal here and I will hook this there. Yes, okay. So first things first, I will make sure to ink the edges. Just enough so it pops off the fabric. Yes, I had my baby at 39 and I was so afraid it would never happen that when I realized I was pregnant, I did everything in my power, you know, humanly possible, to make sure this pregnancy would go perfectly. Okay, I will use these ones. Yeah, I was a smoker back then, and the day I did my pregnancy test, I had just opened a brand new pack, got a cigarette, and then I thought, wait now, when was the last time? And then I took the test. It was positive. Threw the whole pack in the garbage, of course. I was not going to smoke ever again, and I did not. Okay, so I think I will punch the holes through the fabric first. So I think right here, 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 and here. Okay, I think I should. I don't know if I have to. Let me see if these can go right through. This fabric is a little thick. Some of them are real easy to punch through. Yeah, no, see, this is not working. And I'm just gonna punch holes instead of trying to wiggle it in, and you know, much simpler to do so. There we go. Okay, so I didn't punch it through here because on the other side there's already something. Had I thought of it beforehand, I certainly could, and then hide it with the fabric that's on the other side, because there is fabric on the other side. But since I'm really just, you know, flying by the seat of my pants here, well, this is how we're going to do it, like this. Now this fabric is not even. Again, it's usually it wouldn't matter, but it's a little much. There, frayed it a tiny bit. Perfect. Oh my goodness, Chantal. I'm having a lot of trouble lately with my fingers. I shouldn't say that. Not my fingers per se. I don't know what, but I'm dropping things. Maybe I'm too busy or doing too many things or thinking of things while I'm doing something else. I think it's called not paying attention. Okay, oops. Okay. I'm gonna have to fast forward the whole video here if this keeps going. It's a snooze fest. Wow. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that. My boy was talking to me. He thought I was talking to him. But I was talking to you guys, so he said hello. I said yes. Okay. I think I'm gonna put just a strip here and the rest glue. Ah, see, I shouldn't have done that. That doesn't work. Okay, just glue. Just glue. Okay, so while this dries, I will go put an eyelet on this. Okay, so I put the eyelet right here. So now we will put this here, or actually maybe. Okay, so first, see, I'm gonna leave myself a lot more than I usually would, just because I really don't want to be doing this 3 times and then waste all this beautiful rope right here. Okay, now I want to tie it around this right here, like that, but that will fall. I usually put eyelets. You know what? I think I know what I'm going to do instead, and it's going to be just as beautiful. So I will cut this right there like that and keep this for other tags like so. And then I will use one of my beautiful bulb pins, I think, and just put it right here through the knot, if I can go through it, and then through the fabric right there, just like that. And I think it will just be very nice because there's already metal here anyways. Oh yeah, there. Oh, actually I kind of like it this way too. Oh, see, sometimes you think, oh, mistake, or it's not working. It's actually working fine. So, and then I will glue myself right here. Yes. Because there's no other words. Well, there's, I don't know, miracle, pure happiness. Well, it is pure bonheur. There. Oh, I like it like that. That represents exactly how I felt. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's nothing I couldn't do when I was pregnant. Okay, so we did not advance much, but as you can see, each picture takes a lot of work. So I will stop the video here again today because I don't want to overwhelm you with a very long video. I think this one's long enough. But I'll come back and I'll do the other things with you, or show you after if they're not, something I need to show and explain to you. Okay, so on this I will say thank you for watching. I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. If you liked this video, if you learned something, or if you just want to encourage me, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and a little comment is always fun to read. Okay, see you soon. Bye. Bye bye.